Back with our top story now. The world watched in horror as two young journalists were murdered on live television. 24-year-old reporter Allison Parker and 27-year-old photojournalist Adam Ward both worked for WDBJ in Virginia.
They were gunned down by disgruntled former employee Vester Lee Flanagan, who led police on a car chase before killing himself. And not even a day after the horrific shootings, politicians are already weighing in. Kristen Fisher joins us live with the latest from Washington. What are they saying, Kristen?
Well, within hours of the shooting, President Obama and Hillary Clinton were expressing their heartbreak over what happened. But they were equally quick to blame these murders in part on our country's current gun control laws. Speaking to a Philadelphia local news station, President Obama said, quote, "It breaks my heart every time you read or hear about these kinds of incidents. What we know is that the number of people who die from gun-related incidents around the country dwarfs any deaths that happen through terrorism."
I believe we are smart enough, we are compassionate enough to figure out how to balance the legitimate Second Amendment rights with preventive measures and control measures so that whatever motivated this murderer, who eventually took his own life, we will not see more deaths.
Now, on the other side is the argument that guns aren't the problem. The problem is guns getting into the hands of the wrong people, and a government that needs to do a better job of identifying people who are mentally ill. Well, at a campaign stop last night in New Hampshire, Republican presidential candidate Marco Rubio said, quote, "What law in the world could have prevented him from killing them? Whether it was a gun, whether it was with a gun or a knife or a bomb, what has happened to us as a society that we now devalue life to such a level? That's the fundamental question we need to confront." Steve, Elizabeth, Peter.
Kristen Fisher, thank you for that. And I will say nothing dwarfs deaths by terrorists at all. Nothing. That's disturbing to hear from our leader. Steve, what you got going on there?